Beyond the Badge is brought to you by the Edina Crime Prevention Fund.
There's definitely been an uptick in the amount of carjackings in the Twin Cities area, and those have been on the news, and I think everybody's kind of seen, some of the reports on those things that have been going on. And we've seen it in Edina as well too. We've seen a bit of an uptick in our city.
When we look at the patterns of what's happening across Hennepin and Ramsey and all our neighboring counties right now, there's not a targeted or specific victim. They are looking for just crimes of opportunity, and it's typically people that are alone in their cars.
So one of the things that we've done is we've tried to increase our presence and been a lot more visible in the areas where these carjackings have occurred. So we've asked patrol, when they're trying to write the reports, try to write them in an area that's very visible so that people can see that a squad car is there, so that one, we want our community to feel safe and know that we're there to help protect them. But also we want the bad guy to know that we're there as well too. So to try to increase that visibility in the community to give that sense of security for everyone.
It's important to be aware of your surroundings. A lot of people are kind of buried in their phones and not paying attention to what's going on around them. These are all crimes of opportunity right now. And try not to stay stationary in your car for too long. Even if you're in a busy parking lot, like I said, they are crimes of opportunity. So if they have that opportunity to strike or make you a victim of a crime, they're going to take you up on that. It's really important that people know or memorize their license plates. The reason being is when we're responding to these as police, as a call or a crime in progress, we're going to be looking for your car on the way to the call. And if you only describe it as a red Honda Civic, it's going to be really hard for us to identify your specific vehicle. So by simply knowing that license plate, it saves us in our response time so we can immediately start looking for it. But it also saves us time with our dispatchers where they're not taking time away to figure that out ahead of time. We are seeing some incidents that are happening in Minneapolis where people are getting stuck in the car with these people that are carjacking their vehicles, and some violent things are happening. So it is important that whenever you can separate or distance yourself from these situations, make that a priority. If you can look up, lock your doors, and be aware of what's going on around you, it can help prevent these from happening.
We want to make sure that you take care of yourself and unfortunately, give up your property. It may be hard to do, but again, we can replace the car and the property, but we can't replace people, and we don't want anyone to get hurt or injured unnecessarily.
Yeah, so we've been very fortunate where we've been able to develop strong relationships with our partners and with some intelligence and analysts that are helping us solve these cases. But with every case that we've had Edina, we have every suspect identified at this point, and almost all of them have been arrested for their involvement in these cases. So it's something that we're taking seriously, and we're devoting our time to make sure it stops happening in our community.
It affects everybody, right? I mean, I'm a husband, I'm a father, I've got kids in college and high school and stuff, and I worry about their safety as well too, especially, since I'm in it, I see it, right? And I also see it on the news and everything else too. So, I wouldn't tell the community anything differently than what I would tell my family. And, the biggest thing is to be aware of your surroundings. We have a great city. It's a great place to work, visit, and we want to make sure that people know that they can feel comfortable in our city, and we're doing everything we can to, one, we want to prevent this, but then if it does happen, we're doing everything we can with our partners to hold these individuals accountable as well.